my question was whether he has visited any farm that was planted, and in the process, because of insecurity, the people could not access the farm.
Yeah.
And in his explanation, he made mention of Biu. I'm happy you made mention of Biu. Biu is not front to attack anywhere for one. Caught me anywhere. I was the immediate Attorney General of Borno State, and I signed all these anchor borrowers on behalf of, I vetted agreement on behalf of the Borno State government. That was a complete scam in the state. Right now, the EFCC is also investigating that nothing of that nature happened. Please get back to these farmers, get our resources recovered. I'm telling you this out of experience. If you want summon me as a witness, I can point out, give you documents. Biu is not part of any insecurity. Had it been you mentioned northern part of Borno, central part of Borno, I will agree with you. So even if you are there, I think they took you to the wrong place. Revisit that issue.
It's 2022, but we will submit the information required by you, sir. It has been earlier been submitted to the Senate committee, but since perhaps you are a new committee now, we'll submit this information, sir. Thank you, sir.
Number 3, the Auditor General specifically requested you to furnish the list of all litigations brought against the defaulting clients through various courts to the Public Account Committees of the National Assembly. Specifically, number 10.
Yes, sir.
Number 10.
Yes.
When was this matter taken to court?
The customer took us to court, and I had the privilege of meeting him 2020 in the office of the then Director of Human Resource in Ministry of Agriculture, and we discussed at length, and he said he will withdraw the case and write for us to sit down and negotiate. But here is somebody who took money and doesn't want to pay a kobo on top of the principal. That is the crux of the matter, sir. I have his number. We have spoken so many times with him. The person that introduced him to me is somebody I respect, and I said to him, you can't take money for all these years and don't want to pay a kobo, even if it is 1 naira, because we are paying staff salaries, we are renting an office of where your project is. Our staff needs to have an income. So that's where we are with this case.
Yes, why
He took us to court, sir.
I agree.
Yes, sir.
When was this loan given to him?
I don't have the details here, but I can tell you, sir, I think it's been going on for quite a while, sir.
Now, why I am interested in
Yes.
this is I am from the epicenter of the Boko Haram crisis. Rightly or wrongly, the bank flagrantly refused and or neglected to observe some security reports and gave loan, particularly the anchor borrowers, to unsuspecting farmers. And none of them tilted a quarter of land. They rather resorted to buying rice from various markets in safer zones, assembled them in the Ramat Square, Maiduguri, for commissioning that it was part of anchor borrowers' scheme. So I'm surprised when you said because of insecurity, some people were not giving loan. You know? So what is your answers to this?
Distinguished Senator, this customer is not an anchor borrower. This customer came to us to do fattening. So his own is not anchor borrowing, sir. Please, sir. The anchor borrowing is a CBN intervention program. They have their guidelines, people apply, these papers are sent to CBN, CBN will now do all the exercise, and you will select a financial institution where your money will go to. So your money will come to us, or to Unity Bank, or any other bank, and it is disbursed to you.
But it is being supervised by the Bank of Agriculture.
We are under a committee called PMT.
So you don't have any role?
No, sir, I'm coming, sir. The PMT is made up of the ANCO, the central bank, and the financial institution where the money came through. And most of these people, sir, the money was not given to them totally. the CBN, the ANCO, and the bank go and get produce, pesticides, and fertilizer for them. When it comes to harvesting, money is given to them for harvesting. I have not performed ANCO borrowing, and when I came in 2020, I wrote to CBN that I will not continue ANCO borrowing because I have seen some of the loopholes of the conditions. It is difficult, whereby one ANCO will say he has 30,000 farmers. How can he supervise 30,000 farmers? If it was a cluster lending, it could have been easier, where you have 10, 20 people to supervise. So these are the mistakes of a scheme. And I will appreciate if not too much blame is put on any bank on the ANCO borrowing. Not only my bank, any other bank. It's a CBN, and CBN is the regulator and also an owner of this bank. This bank is owned by CBN, sir. So we are just following instructions and taking their orders and doing the business.
And
But
was your bank part of the monitoring of all these stages you have mentioned?
Our bank, as a committee, sir, we were part of it, sir.
And
But the chairman of the committee is the central bank and the co-chairman is the ANCO.
Okay, by chance, maybe per chance,
Yes,
were
sir.
you able to visit Borno and witness this ANCO borrower scheme in any part of Borno State?
Sir, I have branches all over. I have 3 branches in Borno, I have 3 in Adamawa, 3 in... before now, I have more than that. We have to close some locations due to insecurity, sir. We have to close.
My question is just simple.
No, sir,
Yes,
we
you
have
visited.
been we have been monitoring. Some of them, sir, have done the planting. We saw it at the time they planted, but they couldn't go back to harvest.
Since you have seen, please, can you precisely tell me one location?
No, I have not seen. I told you I came 2020, sir.
So, but
But my staff
the
have
Bank
seen.
of Industry-
There are reports. There are reports from the branch managers.
Just a minute. Government is all about continuity.
Yes, sir.
Bank of Industry
Agriculture, sir.
is a corporate body that can sue and be sued
Yes, sir.
with a perpetual
Yes.
succession. As such, if you come 2020, for instance,
Yes.
Bank of Agriculture, for instance, you came in 2020.
Yes.
When you came, I am sure you took over from where your predecessors stopped.
Yes, sir.
As such, the person next talking to you would have been, I think it was in the bank before you come. So if at all they have visited any part of the insecure parts of Maiduguri or Borno to plant anything, you tell you, and then let us know so that you can enlighten us. And then we'll go to the deep of to the root of this matter.
I will allow him to talk, sir.
Okay.
But sir,
Because
before
they have
he
been
talks, sir,
whispering.
I want you to please, sir. Number 10 was not an Uncle Barrow, sir.
You have told me that I'm
And
not
if you
ready.
know him, sir, please advise him, sir.
No.